Hello everyone. Today we are going to study chapter number 12 of class 6, the quills of the quill. So everyone, quills stands for a strange habit. Okay. And quills means pen. It means the writer, those who have a strange habit when they write or when they compose any poem. So in this chapter everyone, we people are going to study about the writers and the poets with their different and strange habits when they used to write. Now everyone, we are going to start. Literature can be ludicrous at times. So can authors, from petrifying plays and electrifying epics to terrible tales and rotten rhymes. Literature offers an array of treasure by amazing authors. So everyone, here the writer wants to say that literature from the starting is strange. Biased authors, because different authors used to have the different habits, and it means they can write the poem or chapters or novel regarding any issue. So it is means poet want to say that it is strange in its own way. Okay. From the petrifying plays and terrifying epics, terrible traits, rotten rhymes. Here the writer wants to say that from the ancient time, means from the past time, literature has been a large group of treasure. Means there are many valuables in this treasure. Okay. Priceless poet, disguised dramatists, weird writers. Means what kind of treasure? Like amazing authors, priceless poet, disguised dramatist, and weird writer. Means these treasures our literature has. Often these weird writers create fantastic world within their story. They live among their chaotic and charming characters. So everyone, when they create any novel or any creation of them in their fantastic world, so everyone, they create their own story which is full of confusion and which is full of charming characters in itself. In the journey of creating such fantastical world, these weird writers face daily calms and quakes. So everyone, for writing these different creation of them, they just face daily worries and then they used to write. As a matter of fact, many of them laudable literary figures have lots of quills, such as writing during the day off at night, in the car, in the washroom, bathroom, and beneath a tree. So everyone, what kind of these famous figures have the different strange habit? Like when they used to write, so they choose night. Some means few used to ride in the car, few in the washroom, few under the tree. Not only they fuss about writing space and time, but also about choosing what to write with a pencil, pen, crayon, simply, and typewriter. Means everyone, not only they concerned about the place where they will write, even they are concerned about the choosing the pen also, with means a material with which they are to write, like a pen, pencil, crayons, or simply or typewriter. It's now enter a odd curiosity of to shop, find out about the quiz obsession of some weird writer. So everyone, here we are going to study about some writers with their strange habits and about their ideas. Diving deep into odd obsession of weird writer. So everyone, we are just going to study about some weird writer with their obsessions. Okay, which obsessions they have? Means obsession means the state of mind which is completely full of thoughts with particular person or thing. So everyone, first we are going to study about Charles Dickens. Okay, the world renowned Victorian writer. Charles Dickens was a Victorian writer. Okay, could not work without his blue ink, writing quills, statues, a green vase, a paper knife, and a desk calendar placed on his writing desk. So everyone, now see, Charles Dickens, who is renowned, famous poet, writer of Victorian age, when he used to write, so what he used to do? He must have his blue ink, his writing pen, his statues, his green vase, his paper life, and a desk, which is a desk in which calendar is kept in his writing desk. So these things he must have before he writes. Okay. It was of utmost importance to him that have all these things arranged in the right order before he begin writing. So it is very important, everyone, for him. Even if he will not have this, he will not start writing. Dickens' enormous attachments to these objects brought him creative comfort. Means these things, when he used to write, he must have these things, and these things used to give him a different kind of comfort. His habit of keeping things in order and went beyond his study room. Whenever he went, Dickens adjusted his surrounding according to his need. So everyone, Dickens, whenever he used to start writing, so he arranged everything according to his comfort. Okay. Beside rearrangement of things in a particular order, cleanliness, Dickens was finicky about the direction in which he slept, north or south. Even everyone, he was too fuzzy about the in which side of the bed he will sleep, north and south. Means he was, means you can say, obsessed about cleanliness. He was obsessed about particular keeping of things in a proper order, and he was fuzzy about the sleeping order also, that he will sleep at north side or south side. Edgar Allan Poe. Now everyone, it is second writer and poet. His name is Edgar Allan Poe. He was a writer and a poet. Mostly wore black suit and prefer black ink. So everyone, what obsession he has? That he used to love to be a black suit and always prefer, means always love to use black ink while writing. He was extremely fond of cats, and he loved cats so much. His tortoiseshell cat, Katerina, entered his life in 1839. So everyone, his tortoiseshell cat, Katerina, entered his life in 1839. Katerina was often found resting in Poe's shoulders, observing him as he wrote. So everyone, Katerina was also loved to just rest on Poe's shoulders. Whenever he used to write, this cat used to sit on the Poe's shoulders, and he used to observe how he is writing. As everyone see, you can see in this picture, this downside, this Poe has been picturized here with his cat Katerina. She would purr to show her approval of his work. She lovingly called her cat. They were inseparable companions. So everyone, if here this was the obsession of Poe, that if Katerina would show her meow, okay, purr means meow sound, okay, to show her approval regarding the work, then only he will start his work. Otherwise he would not. So he used to love, means he used to call her in love, that cat. They were inseparable friends. Means no one can separate them. When Poe would go away, Katerina would not eat for days. So everyone, it was love of cat. Whenever Poe used to go away anywhere, so Katerina used to leave his food for many days. She even appears in some of Poe's story. Even everyone, Poe has described about her in his stories. For instance, for example, in his short story The Black Cat, he says that for a month I could not get rid of myself of the phantasm of cat. So everyone, here in his, for example, in his short story named Black Cat, he has described about the Katerina. Okay. Now everyone, third writer is James Joyce. Okay. The determined writer had weak eyesight. He could barely read and write properly. Means James Joyce has a very weak eyesight. He could not read and write properly without his specs. Everyone, you can see in this picture, James Joyce is sitting with wearing these specs. However, the will to write pushed him to adapt his situation. But everyone, his passion for writing means make her push for writing this situation. He was a night owl, means he is a night owl, means he used to write his creation in the nights only. To add his vision, he wore a black coat, white coat and hair reflect light onto the paper in front of him. So everyone, for increasing his view while he used to write, so he used to wear the white coat. Okay, this reflect his white reflection on the paper in which he used to write. Light onto the paper in front of him. Okay, as his eyesight worsened with time, Joyce opted to use crayon instead of quills. So everyone, as Joyce's eyesight used to get weaker day by day, so what happens at last? He choose to use crayons instead of pens. Quills means everyone pen. Okay, to write not on the paper but on large piece of cardboard. And everyone, so crayons cannot work properly in the paper, so he used the cardboard also. Okay, wooden cardboard. For this he used a plethora of colors from red to blue, green, orange. So everyone, he used a large amount of colors like red, green, blue, orange. Gradually, when the double lens glasses did not work anymore, he began to use magnifying glass. He described his daily work schedule as I write and revise and correct with 1-2 eyes about 12 hours a day. I should say, stopping for intervals for 5 minutes so I can not see anymore. So everyone, his eyesight got weakened this much that he could not see by the proper lenses. So instead of lenses, he used for some time magnifying glass. What he used to say? That I am writing and I am revising for 12 hours. If anyone should say me that I should stop for some time, I will say that I cannot see anymore. He abhorred the idea of writing on typewriter. Abhorred means everyone, he hated. Okay, he did not like to write on the typewriter, since it did not allow him to chance to read the sentence slowly word by word. As everyone, it was not allowed so that he can read and read the sentences and its words one by one. Whether seated at the gathering or walking around the city, Joyce never missed the opportunity to write. So everyone, wherever he goes, he never missed the opportunity to write. Okay, he always carries small pieces of paper in his waistcoat pocket to write down things he observed. So everyone, wherever he goes, he observes the thing for writing anything. He would eavesdrops the collect snatches of phrases, words, letter from his surrounding, then incorporate them into his works. Okay, so everyone, means he used to listen secretly about what people say. Eavesdrops means to listen anyone secretly. Okay, and collect the things and words from the surrounding and use them in his works, means in his writings. Now everyone, fourth is Virginia Woolf. Okay, the eccentric modernist means he was a strange modernist, means belong to modern society, modern era. Okay, preferred a room to her own to write in, means she used to choose one room for writing. Okay, she has a particular room whenever she used to write anything. She would start her morning with writing. She used a 3.5 foot tall table to write on, means she used to take a tall table for writing, and whenever she get up in the morning, she used to start writing, because she had the belief that whenever we wake up, we are completely fresh and we will have the fresh thoughts also. She was very fond of writing material, her desk as like a artist as seal. So everyone, she loved her writing materials like pen, pencil, desk. She used to love that. And everyone, she had a wooden frame. Means artist easel means a wooden frame in which means artist used to hold his pictures. So same, she has that, and means she used to write there. Just like her sister Vanessa, who was a painter and often designed book covers for Virginia. Means so Vanessa, Virginia's sister, okay, who was a painter, okay. So she used to design the cover page of the book of Virginia Woolf. Okay, she was fascinated by ink quills and she loved to write with the ink. Okay, ink pen. Purple being his favorite, and purple color was her favorite color. In fact, Mrs. Dalloway for the most part was written in purple ink. So everyone, a Virginia Woolf creation, Mrs. Dalloway was written. Most of the part of that novel was written with the purple ink only. Okay. The color was present everywhere in her paper, from letters, diary entries and manuscript and foot page proofs. So everyone, this purple color we will find in all her creation, in all her writing, like in his letters, diaries, manuscript and page proofs. Now everyone, we are going to study about Where's writer's way of walking. Means writer's way of walking. How they used to walk. Means they used to believe that this way of walking will means helpful for realizing of or innovating the new thoughts. If there is one thing that is common among these writers is their love of walking. Means what is a common thing among all the writers, that their way of walking. R.L. Stevenson described this in his essay Walking Tours. This one who walks fast with a keen look in his eyes is all concentrated in his own mind. Means even R.L. Stevenson has described about this in his essay Walking Tours, okay, in which he has described that when we used to walk fast, we have the keen look regarding the concentration of the mind. He is up in his loom, weaving to set the landscape. Wordsworth is considered a greatest walker all the time. Means even the Wordsworth also has considered the greatest walker means greatest person who used to walk in a specific way for realizing or for helping in innovation with new ideas. In fact, Thomas D. Quincy estimated that Wordsworth walked 1,80,000 miles in his lifetime whenever Wordsworth went to wrote poems. So everyone, even Thomas D. Quincy has calculated that Wordsworth had walked around these miles when he used to write any poem, immortalizing the places he saw in his verse. So everyone, here describe about that in his poems also. Verses means poem, okay. Immortalizing me everyone, to prevent somebody or something that is forgotten in the future. Okay, so here describe about that in his poems. For Robert Frost, walking into the wild offer inspiration of writing. So everyone, for Robert Frost, he is also the other writer name. His wild manner of writing offers him inspiration regarding the writing. Aldous Huxley, walking mainly at night. So likewise, Aldous Huxley walked into the night for inspiration. He observed, even if he want to feel depressed, one cannot after an hours in the wind and moonlight. Means he used to believe that Aldous Huxley, that whenever a person used to walk in moonlight, so it is helpful for any inspiration and creating new thoughts. Okay. Charles Dickens, a fast walker, walked in the lightning speed. He used to walk in the lightning speed, means to follow the light. He believed that if I could not walk fast as fast. I should just explode and perish. Means I will follow that. Till then I will not die. W.B. Yeats should walk to himself while walking. Means W.B. Yeats was in the habit to talk himself while walking. Virginia Woolf adored walking. She also used to love walking, everyone. She went on long stroll looking for inspiration. Walking provides just the right kind of retreat, the mundality of writer. Means everyone, Virginia Woolf used to believe that as much long I will take a walk, that much inspiration I will get. So like this, they used to, you can say, recreate their boredom for writing. Means they thought that whenever they walk in a specific way, it will helpful for realizing the new thoughts. Writers writing abodes. Abodes means everyone houses. Okay, they are the specific places they are used to write. So everyone, a perfect shot of writing abode is of utmost important for the writer. So everyone, as I explained to you that a perfect house for writing, it very important for the writers. A writer cannot flourish without the right kind of writing space. Some writer went to unconventional route while choosing their writing space. So everyone, writers used to believe that they will get success in their writing when they will sit at the proper place. Or some writer means have just gone without thinking in a different route that we cannot imagine also. Agatha Christie plotted for her story in her bathroom. See everyone, unconventional means without thinking, like same it is mentioned here. Agatha Christie, where she used to get thoughts in the bathroom while eating the apple. See, she has the strange habits in her washroom while eating the apples. W.H. Lawrence link to walk wilderness and sit beneath the shade of pine tree to write. W.H. Lawrence has the habit to sit under the pine tree to write. Okay. He observed it will give much pleasanter to give quietly into the pine wood and sit do there the quiet work. So he used to find that peaceful while for writing work. Okay. Why rush from place to place? Ronald Dahl would write a yellow pad with a pencil on his green writing board while sitting on an armchair. So Ronald Dahl has the habit for writing in the yellow pad. Okay. She used to have his green pen while writing and he used to sit in an armchair. Maya Angelou would book a room in his local hotel solely to write in. And Maya Angelou, everyone, whenever she used to write, she will book a room in the hotel for writing alone there. See, the room was supposed to have only bottle of sherry. Sherry means the wine, okay. A dictionary, a Roget's, thesaurus, yellow pads, an ashtray, a Bible. She was possessed about everyone with the sufficient things also, like bottle of wine, dictionary, Roget's books. It is thesaurus is a book name of Roget's. Okay. She used to have that also, yellow pad and ashtray and Bible whenever she used to write anything. G.V. Shaw used to work in a tiny shed of backyard. Means she used to write in a tiny shed of backyard, in his house backyard. Okay. Mark Twain wrote a special hut offered to him by a sister-in-law on her farm in Elmira. So Mark Twain wrote about a special hut she was offered. Okay, by his sister-in-law. New York, Vladimir Nabokov chose to ride in the car parking in the parking lot. So everyone, Vladimir Nabokov has the habit to ride in the car. Whenever car used to be parked in the parking lot, he used to go there for writing his writing, novels, chapters, whatever he used to write. Okay. Now everyone, next is coffee craving, wordsmith and tea enthusiastic. So everyone, here few writers used to believe that coffee and tea they were helpful for creating innovative thoughts, inspiration, and it used to make them awake while writing in the night. Some of these writers were coffee and tea fantastic, means fanatics. It means is that some writers were, you can say, totally obsessed regarding the coffee and tea. They could not start their day without a fresh cup of coffee or tea. Means they even could not start their day without a cup of coffee and tea. His favorite was a Turkish blend. Sometime he even chewed raw coffees beans. Even everyone, they sometime used to chew a raw coffee beans only. He observed as soon as the coffee in your stomach there is a general commotions. Means they used to believe that whenever, till then coffee will not go in their stomach, there will not be ideas in their mind. Ideas begin to move. As they used to have the coffee, their ideas begin to rise. Similes arise, paper is covered, coffee is your ally and writing keys to be struggle. Coffee everyone is considered as the supporter while they used to write anything. Whenever they used to have the confusion that what they should write and how they should write and on what topic they should choose, so they used to have the coffee only, and coffee is considered as their ally. Ally means supporter. Okay, close to Balzac, Voltaire used to drink 40 cups a day. Means everyone, Voltaire used to have 40 cups of coffee in a day for inspiration. His favorite was a coffee chocolate blend which he released after a long day of play rehearsals. So everyone, he used to love the coffee with a chocolate blend for getting the ideas. Maya Angelou, Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope and Benjamin Franklin were some other coffee craving. Coffee craving means one of the some other coffee obsessed poet and writers. Maya Angelou, Jonathan, Alexander Pope, Benjamin Franklin. Wordsworth, Simone de Beauvoir was a great tea drinker. They were also great tea drinkers. She always began her morning with a fresh cup of tea while prepared on her writing on a rest day. Like a Robert Lewis drank a cup of coffee while writing in the early hours. He observed that you can never get up a coffee with a large enough of books on the suit me. Means she used to believe that she cannot get up from the bed till then she will not have the cup of coffee. Unlike Beauvoir and Louis, Samuel Johnson used to drink coffee throughout the day. So likewise them, Samuel Johnson also everyone used to drink coffee whole the day for getting the inspiration. The art of writing in a solitary act, often accompanied by daily rituals and routine, all these weird writers certainly got best in their weirdness. So everyone, these were the habits of the different writer with the different habit and with their weirdness. They worked a lot and they just shows their best poetry to the world. So everyone, thank you. I hope this video will be helpful for understanding the chapter. Thank you.